Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to White Gaming. How are you all doing? So we are back again today with some more second Extinction, and the plan today is simple. We are going over pretty much a little bit of a rundown on the different difficulties which were added in the latest update. How we're going to be doing that is very simple. We're going to take on the Rex on all three difficulties, see how he fares, see what happens, and the loadout we are using for this one is we've got Ortega, we've got the carbine rifle. It's actually a beast. I only started using it recently, and we've also got the assault rifle, which is wicked. Definitely one of my favorites. And the reason I'm not using him here, which I normally would be using, is I've gone off him just a tad. I like him still, but I just think since his grenade launcher's been nerfed, he's not as good as what he was. So yeah, you know, he's still good, don't get me wrong, but just not as good. And for this video as well, I think Ortega's dash is going to really come in handy. It's really going to help out just to get out of those sticky situations when the Rex really has got you bugged down and stuck in that nice tight corner that he likes to keep you in. Come on, heal up, baby. And the dash as well is just boom. So that was it, easy. Rex killed. That was very quick. That's easier than with the grenade launcher as well. I find anyway. So that's the first one. That is normal difficulty. Let's go now and try and take him out on the harder difficulty. So for the next one, we are on the hard difficulty. Now, the normal difficulty, no issues whatsoever. That was easy. We barely used any ammo. He didn't really put up much of a fight. So I'm expecting this difficulty to go down a little bit differently. It's not really, damage-wise, not really that high. But with Ortega as well, she has that little bit of a buff. Obviously, nothing on Rosie, the beast that she is, but it's still substantial. It's a good amount. And the good thing about using the carbine as well, which is why I'm starting to really love this loadout, is the poison effect. That poison effect on him is beastie, and the weak point damage is really high on this. So if you're going up against those bigger enemies and you're hitting the weak points, you're going to do yourself a lot of favors. You keep them poisoned as well, you're doing even better. Damn, that hurt. Oh, we didn't mean to throw that down. Never mind. We have used almost half of our ammo now, though, so that's more than last time. He does seem to be using his specials quite a bit more. That's one thing I have noticed on the higher difficulties. The bigger enemies will use them a bit more than they would on the lower difficulties. And the smaller enemies as well seem to be a lot more difficult when you're running around. And there's a higher number of them just dotted around. So more than sort of higher damage outputs and things like that, it does feel very much like it's just a lot more enemies. There is a higher damage output, but I feel like the main factor so far is definitely just those more enemies that spawn, and the bigger guys sort of use their specials a little bit more often. I'm having to use more medkits than we did on the last one. But I'm not using the dodge as much, which, once again, why one of the reasons I'm using Ortega, because that dodge really helps you out. So that really comes in handy on those higher difficulties. I don't know why this guy is not charging me. He's just chilling. That poison effect has got a hold on him, which is good. Boom! Done. Didn't get much in the way of dino bits, though. So not really the greatest. Right, let's move on and try insane difficulty. So next up, we are on insane difficulty. We're going to take on the Rex, and well, I don't know. The way just towards this guy was tough, so I don't know what this guy's going to be like. I think I'm going to use this mounted to my advantage, try and keep as far away from him as possible. And hopefully we don't run out of ammo. Whew, he's definitely a lot more nimble. He's moving around a lot more. I have noticed the real big difference in the difficulty changes is with, like I said earlier on, is with the smaller guys. They just seem to be coming in much higher force, and they don't really mess around all too much. A real good thing about the difficulty change though is the research that you get. You get a lot more, which is really quite good. Even for doing simple things like shooting down the drones, getting out the sort of supply crates, which is quite good. I like that you get that extra bit. Obviously, completing the mission on the harder difficulty as well gets you more resources and more end game loot, which is good. Not end game, end mission loot. Come on, big bollocks, what you got? Let's see. Come on, come at me, bro. Oh, come on, heal, heal. Ah! Oh, he's just standing there like a vagina. Even that blast that he does though is beastie. Boom, got him. So really the major difference with the difficulty increases is just the XP that you get from it, which is nice. It's good that there is a big difference, and like I said, with smaller enemies, that's 100% something that's really apparent. I mean, just simple little things. We'll run out to the airfield just in a second. Let's get this out quick, and then I'll show you there with the smaller guys. Go, go, go! Boom, 45. Now normally what you get for that is 30, and then it's 15 for the smaller ones. But now you get, I think it's 25 for the smaller ones, and 45 for the big ones. No, it's 30, sorry, for the smaller ones, and 45 for the big ones. There we go.
Should be a lot calmer in this direction.
So even on a medium threat level location, you'll just see in a second just the amount of damage that these smaller guys come in, and they sort of move on you so quick as well, which is really quite mad. It's good, but it's insane. It's not a bad mad. We just want a nice little group of them, and you'll be able to see the difference there compared to obviously the lower level. Oh, nice, easy. But with the carbine, mate, nothing's getting through, baby. It's a beastly old weapon. I love it. I think it's definitely my new favorite weapon. I've been using it a lot since the update. It's so much better, pardon me, than the grenade launcher. Just the way they come in, the amount, it's more the sheer amount of them than anything else that really shows the difficulty is changed. On the lower difficulties, you'd have half of this amount, and they're still coming as well. They've not slowed down. I mean, spawn-wise, obviously, if you know the layout of some of the missions and the areas, there's no change there. So the watchers are all still sat in the same place, and little things like that, which is quite good. It's nice, so you don't really have to relearn everything depending on the difficulty you play, which is definitely a nice little touch. I like that they haven't changed that. And he got us. That's good timing though, because that is the end of the video today, guys. I want to say thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. What we're going to do is go over some funky ass bits next week. I'm not really too sure how I'm going to do it. I have an idea in mind. I'm not going to say too much. But yeah, more Second Extinction content coming next Friday. So thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and we will see you then with some more. Peace.